Alright, let's do one more video. So yeah, let's just keep going. We are creating the AI. In the last video we set up a little bit of gun impact. You can see that we are hitting and he's backing off. We're gonna work a little bit on the AI in this video, I guess. So because we shoot him, he should start chasing us now when we shoot him. Also, he needs to be able to attack the player and stuff like that. So, in our AI, let's see. In our master AI, if we get hit, after, if we don't have aggro, we're gonna set has aggro to true. And we're gonna chase player. But the chase player is requiring a target. So I guess maybe we should make this a variable, or it's fine by now. Let's just set the target here to the attacking actor. And in our player, not open, we're gonna set the attacking actor to self. Alright, here we come to, we need to start replicating stuff because I think there's a lot of things here that aren't replicating now. So let's do net mode as client and play. And we'll see what we need to do. I think we actually need to replicate the take damage function on the AI because we are not doing that. So do we have another gun? Okay, let's see if it's actually taking damage when I shoot him. And you can see he's not. So we actually need to replicate this because you can see that the effects is actually replicating. So this should start replicating. So we need to replicate this function. So if we go into our event graph, go into functions, let's create a custom event called server AI take server apply damage. And let's make another custom event called MC apply damage. And Unreal has an apply damage, and this one is replicated. It's doing through the server, so you could just use this, but it's very limited to what you can actually do from this. And as you see, I want to pass on a bunch of variables that I can't really pass on through this, so that's why I'm doing my own apply damage function. So this should be run on server, and this should be multicast. And we need an input of damaged damaged AI or AI to damage. Let's call it AI to damage, and it's gonna be master AI. And from here we're gonna apply damage. Take damage. So there we go. And we're gonna pass on all of this and all of this and all of this. And MC apply damage. And same here. AI to damage. Attacking actor, damage. And hit location. Run on server, multicast. There we go. So now now where's our shooting function? Oh, sorry, it's left mouse button here. So now when we shoot, we're not gonna do the AI take damage, we're gonna do the server apply damage. And the target AI to damage is gonna be this one. Attacking actor is still gonna be self. Hit location is gonna be here, and the damage we can do later. And that should replicate. Yeah, it's replicating now. Let's just see so it's actually properly replicating. And it is. And here's the reason why we need to set up directional reactions, because I'm shooting him in the back, so he shouldn't really go towards me. So we need to set up directional effects. So we'll do it later. But it is replicated. And that's not complicated at this point. So that's good. I think I'm getting a bit drunk. Good. So, and in our AI now, we were doing exactly, yeah. So now when we take damage, let's see if we actually, I think we are actually spawning too close. I'm spawning too close. Oh yeah, there's one over there. Alright, we are not spawning in aggro range. We can pick up the gun. We can shoot. Let's see. Yeah, you can see that when we shoot him, he starts to chase us. So now we have some aggro when we start to shoot him. That's good. All right. Let's make it a little bit more dynamic. In our AI, we have our chase player. And let's see if this, I think this might replicate without a bother, but let's do random integer, switch on integer, the max is gonna be 1. So when we chase the player, set max walk speed. there's gonna be a chance for us to enter running, but not always. So we're gonna get our AI details. So we are switching on the random integer. So if it's 0, we're gonna do the walk speed, and if it's 1, we're gonna do the run speed. And we already got these variables set up here. So we got our walk speed and we got our run speed. Right. Let's see if that works. I think this is stupid because we're gonna go back and forth whenever we hit him now. No. Okay, maybe it's not replicating. Let's see if it's a replication issue. Standalone. So if it's standalone, it shouldn't matter if we replicate or not. Is it because I'm stupid and it's an integer? Master AI. Let's just print string. Oh no. Let's just print the walk speed and see what happens. Maybe I didn't set it up. $75. Nothing. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see why. So this is actually good. It's a good thing. Because it's only getting set the first time, because the other times we shoot, this is good actually. We don't want it to, this is exactly how it should be. We don't need to replicate this because we are not resetting this every time we shoot him, which is good because we don't want to. We only want to reset every time we actually do a difference. So if we go to him now, he should eventually get or does it always return the this confuses me though. There we go. Okay, yeah. Since it's an integer, it needs to be -1. So if we set it to 2, it will return 1 every now and then. Okay, so that's fine. It shouldn't work like that. I'm not sure that's actually the reason. Let me print this. Because I mean it should, so it returns 0 and then I run. It's because it's not replicating. Okay. So this is bad. Net mode place client. Yeah, so it's different. You can see client, it's different on all of them. So that's not nice. So do I need to replicate that on server? Run on server. And this should only run on the server, and it should still replicate to the clients because it's on AI. Server 1. Yeah. Server 1. It doesn't really return, so it always does return less, yeah. 1 0 1 0 1 0. But why is the 0 the run though? I mean, so 1 is run, yeah. You go over here. One, yeah, that's good. Running. 1 should be running. I'm confused. Let me pause 1 second. All right, it is working now. As you can see, he is walking. We're running here. He is still walking. You can see he's running. Run speed, walk speed. Okay, so I'm not sure. Maybe it worked from the start, but what I did was we got this client set move speed on the player character. I just copied it, pasted it to the master AI. Don't think we even need this to be run on the server now, to be honest. It's an AI, so it will always run on the server anyway. So just run on the server. This is the same. I just, instead of actually grabbing the character movement speed, we just made this the same function. So it's an owning client and set on server, set walk speed on the client, and we set the max walk speed on the server, and it seems to work. So yeah, and you can manipulate the chances here. Like if you want, you could increase this to 3, and if you want, if we do like this for instance, now it's a higher chance that it's walk speed, because there's 2 of them that goes to walk speed and only 1 that goes to run speed or whatever. But I'm gonna keep it at 50-50, and that seems to work, so that's good. Now when we catch up, so let's remove this delay. When we catch up, server play montage, and actually MC play montage is fine here because we are already running on the server. Since it's a server event, we are already running on the server. So let's just get details, break the details, and we have these offensive details, and this is where it comes in. So the same here, we're gonna switch on int, and we're gonna do 5. So depending on what the max random int in range. So the max will be the max and the minimum will be 0. So depending on, this is what I mean, that we're setting this up in a good and modular fashion. So now you just set up these details, like if one of your AI only has 3 attacks, then just set the max attacks to 3. Right. And we're gonna break all of these. Actually, we are not gonna break all of these. We are gonna, or I guess we are gonna this is gonna be annoying if we do. So basically what we want to do is how do we do this? Because this is just annoying if we're gonna break it all the time. So we are just gonna set, let's make a variable. Yeah, but this is good because this is a server event, so we can make a variable called current attack, and current attack will be attack details. There we go. And we can just set this to rep notify, so it will always replicate. So we're just gonna, from these ones, we're just gonna set current attack 5 times instead. That's gonna be easier. Set current attack to the current attack. This is a little bit easier. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here we can just get the current attack and break it instead. So we don't need to drag the damage and stuff like that several times. There we go. And when the montage is, so in this MC play montage, we're gonna promote this to variable, because this returns the length of the animation montage, and that means like how long is the animation montage. So we're gonna call it attack delay. We don't need to replicate it because we're setting it on multicast. So here we're gonna do a delay of the attack delay before we actually reset the event. I hope you follow. So when we reach our target, we grab our AI details, we switch on a random integer from the max attacks to decide what our current attack is, and then we perform that current attack. So now we can drag the damage and stuff like that if we hit as well. But this is fine for now. So in our zombie, we just need to get an actual attack. So 1 second and let me do that. Alright, sorry, that took a while, so I'm not really sure if I said that I just paused the video and then I started doing some other stuff. So I'm not really sure if I said goodbye or not in the, or if I said I would continue. But anyway, I'm just gonna set up quickly some attacks. So I found some zombie animations, so we're gonna do 3 maximum attacks. Attack 1 is gonna be this one. I just had 3 zombie attacks basically. So attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, and we'll do the damage in the next video, I think. Zombie, zombie, zombie. And what we haven't done is we haven't done the range, so let's do 200 or maybe 100, 100, 100. That's fine. And we set the max attacks to 3. And in our master AI, just shortly before, not sure if it's, we should do, let's not do the range yet. Let's do that later. I just want to see if this works. I think it might not work because it's not a root motion animations. Max attacks are 3. Actually, yeah, the default is there. Default slot. I feel like it should work. File. Maybe I just need to resave everything. It should work even if it's not root motion. Why did that stop working now? Okay, yeah, okay, so it's working. Good. Master AI. Delay plus, maybe it's a little bit, plus 0.5 seconds. And we want to do event chase player. We're gonna reset everything. We're gonna go through. We're gonna do a technique 2. Let's do a little bit less range. Let's see what happens now. I think, are we starting in the overlap or? Yeah, now it's working. Not sure why he's idling though. Okay, yeah, so there's some stuff that we need to clean up. Why is he snapping? We need to fix that. And I mean, it shouldn't be able to go out of this. Because right now he's stopped working for some reason. I'm just looking for reasons that it's not working here. I feel like it should always work, but maybe. Yeah, I might know why. Because it's an integer one. Wait, should. What happens if I go to 2? And also, why isn't it? Well, am I spawning too close? I shouldn't be. Definitely should be chasing me there. AI, Aggro sphere. Master AI, Aggro sphere. Is the faction hostile? Okay. Print string. Now it's working. It's only working sometimes. Okay. That's weird. Let's figure out what's happening here. So that's triggering. That's triggering. That's not triggering. But it is triggering. So we do get here though. So chase start. So we always get there. We know that. So there's an issue here. Is it because I am okay, so chase start. Let's remove it from here. Chase should always start. Like some classic problem solving at the end of the chase start, but it's not starting. Okay. Print string. Do we get here? We have the walk speed, run speed. Do we get past those? Walk speed, but he also triggered there, so that's good. Why does it not trigger sometimes? Is it working all the time now, just because I print stringed? That should not fix any problem. Okay. There we only got to chase start, but we didn't get past them. So I guess what's happening here is this triggered 3. So we only need to set it to 2. Why did I set it to 3? I have no idea. But I guess it didn't work when it went to 3. I guess we will know. I mean, it's gonna be hard for us to test. But that would explain why he stopped chasing us before as well. Oh, he's chasing us all the time now, so we need to fix this though. That's not proper. Okay, good. Let's clean up a little bit in the next video, make it a little bit nicer, but we are getting somewhere. We still need to add HP and stuff like that, but we are definitely getting somewhere, so it's nice. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. See you in the next one. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.